Welcome to this episode of Toronto Blue Jays Update. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share your opinion in the comments below. Baseball America just dropped their top 100 prospects list, and this year's rankings are absolutely stacked with talent that could reshape the league. We're looking at one of those rare years where multiple players deserve the number one spot, making every ranking decision incredibly difficult. Connor Griffin from the Pirates takes the top spot as a shortstop who brings everything to the table. We're talking about a plus defender who could easily play premium center field if the Pirates want him there. The power is there, the speed is there, and the arm strength is legitimate. But here's what makes this year's list special. Kevin McGonagal sits at number 2 for the Tigers, and in most other years, he'd be the consensus number 1. McGonagal earned an 80 grade on his hit tool, which is the absolute top of the scouting scale. The last time Baseball America handed out an 80 hit grade was for Vlad Jr. Think about that for a second. This left-handed hitter doesn't chase pitches outside the zone, yet he's incredibly aggressive on anything in the strike zone. When he connects, the ball explodes off his bat at 112 miles per hour, traveling over 440 feet. There's no real weakness in his approach, and he handles both righties and lefties effectively. The defensive question with McGonagal revolves around his position. The arm plays a bit thin for shortstop, and the range might be short, so scouts project him as an above-average second baseman. The challenge is that Gleyber Torres currently occupies that spot in Detroit's infield, creating an interesting roster puzzle for the Tigers. This year marks a historic moment for shortstops on the prospect list. 28 shortstops made the top 100, the most we've ever seen. The top 4 prospects are all shortstops, with Colt Emerson at number 7 also playing the position. The success of players like Corey Seager and Carlos Correa has proven that bigger, taller shortstops can thrive at the position, changing how organizations evaluate these athletes. What's fascinating about the top 3 prospects is they all come from cold weather high schools. Griffin from Mississippi, McGonagal, and J.J. Weatherhold from northern states. These guys didn't get the year-round development that warm weather prospects enjoy. But the landscape has changed. These players now face 95-plus velocity on the showcase circuit during summer, competing against top talent from across the country. They're not walking into professional baseball overwhelmed by the competition level anymore. The hitting versus pitching debate always creates interesting discussions with these rankings. Nolan McLean, Samuel Bizallo, and Trea Savage have already proven themselves in the big leagues, with Savage delivering in playoff situations. Yet they rank behind position players who haven't faced major league pitching. The reasoning comes down to injury risk and long-term projection. Position players like Griffin and McGonagal have a much lower probability of missing significant time compared to pitchers, even elite ones. Carter Jensen represents one of the biggest risers on this year's list at number 11. The Royals catcher demolished minor league pitching, showcased tremendous power at the Futures game, and held his own in his brief major league stint. He's not your typical 8th or 9th place hitter. Jensen brings middle-of-the-order production while handling his defensive responsibilities, making him the second-best catching prospect behind only Bizallo. Historical data shows that top 3 prospects have over a 50% chance of becoming legitimate big league stars, the guys who accumulate 50-plus career WAR and enter Hall of Fame discussions. Griffin and McGonagal fit those profiles. These aren't prospects teams trade away. They're foundational pieces you build franchises around, the Mike Trouts and Joe Mauers who spend their entire careers with one organization. The Mets, Guardians, and White Sox each place 6 players on the list, showing strong organizational depth. Meanwhile, the Astros became the only team without representation after trading Jacob Melton to the Rays. The distribution reflects a more balanced talent pool across baseball compared to years when one organization dominated with 7, 8, or 9 prospects. Griffin's transformation as a hitter silenced concerns about his Mississippi high school background. He crushed low A, dominated high A, and competed effectively in double A, proving himself as the best player at every level. The Pirates face a fascinating decision because Griffin might already be their best defensive shortstop and most athletic center fielder in Major League camp. Baseball America has comprehensive coverage available with scouting reports, tool grades, and organizational rankings for all 30 teams. International signings, college baseball previews, everything you need to follow the next generation of stars is there. Go check it out.